Hello friends, in the last class we have discussed about density reduction. Basically we have highlighted the difference between feature selection and feature extraction. And we have discussed in a feature extraction we have to study three basic algorithms: principal component analysis, linear discriminant analysis and kernel principal component analysis. In principal component analysis, as we have discussed, it is unsupervised learning transformation technique that is widely used across the different fields, most prominently for feature extraction and density reduction, exploratory data analysis, and denoising the signals in a stock market and trading, the analysis of a genome data and gene expression levels in the field of informatics. In case of image processing also we have used a PCA. PCA helps to identify the pattern in a data based on correlation between their features. PCA aims to find directions of maximum variance in a high density data and the projects into on a non-subspace with equal or fewer dimensions than the original. So you will see in a figure, if x1 is a one feature, x2 is a one feature, the principal component 1 and 2 is orthogonal to each other. In a PCA algorithm, suppose that we have a data with a d dimension and I want to select k features where the k is less than the d. First we are going to compute k eigenvectors of a given matrix. Eigenvectors and eigenvalue we have calculated in a linear algebra. From these k eigenvectors we are going to find the topmost k eigenvalue of covariance matrix. Sort the eigenvector in a eigenvalue in a descending order and select the topmost features using PCA. Now I will discuss how to implement a PCA algorithm with help of scikit-learn. To discuss a principal component analysis algorithm, we are going to use one training dataset of UCE machine learning repository. So in UCE machine learning repository, if you see the dataset, in this one dataset, it is a multivariate datasets are there. Number of instances is 178, number of attributes is 13. It is a classification with no missing values. If you see the statistics of the dataset, these are the 13 features: alcohol, malic acid, as, NES, magnesium, total phenols, and the dataset is fully available on UCE machine learning repository. So we load a dataset. The dataset can easily load in a CSV, or this dataset is also available in a scikit-learn. From a scalar input dataset.load_wine. So wine.data is x and wine.target is y. Then we go for the standard scalar. Then we select the data with split the data into 70:30 ratio for training and testing purpose. So using a trend test split function in a scalar model selection, I will split the data into 70:30 ratio. Then using a PCA using a logistic regression and a PCA that is available in a decomposition in a scikit-learn with a number of components to train the logistic regression with a PCA. Now if I will discuss the plot part of the decision region using a PCA, so we are going to define a decision region function. The input is a x, y and a classifier. The classifier I will call from this place is nothing but a linear regression, logistic regression. And see the PCA1 and versus PCA2 plot is principal component 1 is component 2. This is on the training data set. Similarly, I will predict the value with a testing data and we see how the plot is going on for the testing data. The plot that's then the next process is we are going to plot explained variance ratio. Explained variance ratio here with the help of principal common analysis with number of components is none. Number of components none, it will give the we have a 13 features, it will give the importance of the all the 13 features. See the value here and plot on the bar chart, we see that the feature 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on in a descending order.